Next we have a medical history section. Now you'll notice that without answering the yes/no questions above, then the field below is grayed out. I cannot put anything in there unless I answer yes to this question. So I'll click yes, and you see that it's circled there, and then I can enter a value into this field. And I'm just going to enter a couple sentences, and then I'm going to copy this one and show you what happens when you overflow a field. So if you have a field where the answer you provide is longer than the height of the field, then when you click Tab to go out of that field, HotDocs is going to prompt you saying that the highlighted field overflows, and to resolve the overflow you can modify the overflow properties for the field. So we can try to shrink the answer to fit the field, and it looks like it says even after shrinking the highlighted field still overflows. So to resolve the overflow you can send the answer to the addendum. So if we click send answer to the addendum, then you can see it's got a reference C addendum 1. You can also split the answer where you start the answer here on the face of the document, and then the rest of the answer will be in addendum 1. And then you just simply click continue, and then you're into the next field. And you can see that over here in our document, our page outline here, we had 2 pages, and then a 3rd page has been added, that's the addendum 1. So we can say, if we say no to that, then when we click Tab, then we get to the next yes/no question, and I'm just going to say yes, and then put in some values here, and I'll say yes to this one, put in some more values, and let me just want to see if we can just shrink it. And so if we just shrink, if we haven't gone too far beyond the height of the field, then when we shrink, then it'll give this this text that says the highlighted field does not overflow, and you continue, and you can see that it's shrink. Okay, I'll just say yes, and all right, down here on section 4, the beneficiary designation, this is listing the beneficiaries. So you can fill this out by filling in the name, and then the phone number, and then the relationship, and we can keep going like this. But if you have more beneficiaries than the 3 listed here, it's got a note here to list additional beneficiaries on page 2. So we could jump down here to continue. But you can also, with these lists, if you don't want to enter information on the face of the form, then you could click that and fill out the beneficiaries here in a wizard. So we could say for the 4th one, and then we'll click finish, and you see that it shows up here at the top of page 2. And then we go through, and in other remarks we can just enter text here. Once again, you can just keep going, and then when you tab out, then you'll see that it fills the lines that have been placed on the face of the form. Okay, and we check that box, and then the date sign is set up to automatically assign today's date to it. And then you can see our addendum with addendum 1 and the continued text that's coming from the first question here.